Listen well, brother.
I'm listening.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
There can be only one.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Sandwich Worthington Skull! Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Thirsty Thursday here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody out there doing? Brandon, Looney Tunes Fan 2000 says, Skull! Skull, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing all well. It is Thursday. We are almost done. We got one day left in the week. We got Friday, and that's it. Got to get through today and tomorrow. Psychodorf 9 might miss the stream for a while. He is working a crazy schedule. He starts work 1 p.m. tonight. Dang. All right. Thank you for the heads up, Gun Bunny. We will keep our eyes out for Psychodorf 9. I hope his job is kicking butt, taking names. Congratulations, Psychodorf 9. Machiny Draws. What's up, Machiny? Huge shout out to Psychodorf 9. Whether he's listening to the replay, whatever's going on, good morning, my friend. Or good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever you're listening to this. I hope you're having a great one. Pat S., what's up? He has a cool gig. I bet he does. Good morning. Good morning, Pat S. Penny. Machiny Draws. Good morning, everybody. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Just got off of GMG last night, deluxe edition, and it's already preloaded. So is mine. So is mine. Glad you found that, dude. I'm so glad you found that. When I saw that deal, I was like, holy crap. Yes, 20% off. I love it. I love it. It brought it down to like $80-something. I was like, man, this is a lot better than $105. Ugh, God help me. God help me. Good morning. Arwen's back with coffee, y'all. We need some coffee this morning. Anybody out there need some coffee? Or some Lord of the Rings nonsense? Or some dragons, y'all. Riding a dragon. Holy shit. Project Cambrian, good morning. DJ Ronnie G, what is up? When I start a new job, I both give and take names. I'm so bad sometimes with names. I'm like, oh my God, and you are? Yeah. You can imagine having to work somewhere where you see a lot of people all day. You have to remember names. Nope. Unless you got a name tag. Nope. Script. What's up, Script? How are you doing? Good morning. My next Saturday premiere is at 6 p.m. Cool. 6 p.m. Saturday. Brandon, Looney Tunes fans, get to do a premiere. Congratulations, my friend. Good morning. Good morning, guys. All right. So, good, evil, bad, good. Doesn't seem to matter anymore. Everything's gray. I forget what I was watching the other night. But I was like, is there anyone that has any kind of definite good or bad traits? Doesn't matter. All right. We've gone into this absolute gray area. I want to talk about more than that this morning too. I want to talk about the Danny Masterson stuff. That happened. So, just as like a update, in March of 2017, 3 women filed sexual assault allegations against Danny Masterson, prompting a Los Angeles Police Department investigation. Masterson, through his agent, denied the allegations. In response to the allegations, Netflix fired Masterson from its comedy series, The Ranch, on December 5th, 2017, saying in a statement yesterday was his last day on the show and production will resume in 2018 without him. Masterson stated that he was obviously very disappointed in Netflix's decision to write his character off The Ranch. Fifth woman who dated Masterson made similar accusations in December of 2017. He was dropped as a client by United Talent Agency. Everyone pretty much abandoned him after that. Planned 2019 episode of Lee Raminen's show Aftermath, focusing on the Masterson allegations, was delayed due to what one of Masterson accusers characterized as pressure from the Church of Scientology. The episode eventually aired on August 27th, 2019. Cedric Bixler Zabala, singer for the band The Marzbolta, at the drive-in, alleged that Masterson assaulted his wife and stated at the drive-in song Incurably Innocent is about that incident. Who the hell cares? August 2019, 4 women filed a lawsuit against Masterson and the church for stalking and harassment stemming from the allegations. One plaintiff claimed her dog died from traumatic injuries to its trachea and esophagus. That's horrible. Also alleging that church members chased her as she drove her car, filmed her without permission, harassed her online, and posted ads to social media sites soliciting sex in her name. Another plaintiff stated that she and her neighbors observed a man snapping pictures from her driveway, and later that night someone broke a window in her 13-year-old daughter's bedroom. Such stalking harassment claims are indicative of Scientology policy titled Fair Game, which church claims was canceled by L. Ron Hubbard in 1968, yet the plaintiff's lawyers claim it continues still against any detractors and ex-church members, though outsourcing to private investigators and off-duty police officers. Masterson has since responded to one of the plaintiffs in the lawsuit, claiming, "I'm not going to fight my ex-girlfriend in the media like she's been baiting me to do for more than 2 years. I will beat her in court. I look forward to it because the public will finally be able to learn the truth and see how I've been railroaded by this woman. And once her lawsuit is thrown out, I intend to sue her and the others who jumped on the bandwagon for the damage they caused me and my family." He did not address these stalking harassment claims. So on January 2020, it was reported that a second of his family pets had to be put down to being fed rat poison. Yeah. This is all weird shit. Masterson was charged with allegations from a 23-year-old woman in 2001, a 28-year-old woman in early 2003, a 23-year-old woman in late 2003. 3 counts came after a 3-year investigation began in 2017. He could face up to 30 years in prison. Masterson pled not guilty. A 4-day preliminary hearing began in 2021. Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Charlene F. Olmeda said that she found all 3 witnesses to be credible and the evidence presented during a preliminary hearing sufficient to support the charges. She ordered that Masterson be bound over for the trial on 3 counts by force or fear, and that he surrender his passport at his next arraignment, which was set at June 2021. In June 2021, Masterson pleaded not guilty to all accusations alleged to have occurred between 2001 and 2003. His defense attorney accused the 3 women of colluding against Masterson, claiming that they were in contact with each other and sued him in arbitration. His defense attorney also stated that one of the Jane Does had obtained money from Masterson in 2004, after the June 7th arraignment. Masterson remained free on a $3.3 million bail. A pretrial hearing was set for 2021. During the pretrial hearing, Judge Almeida rejected Masterson's subpoena for LAPD records related to David Miscavige, Shelley Miscavige, and Leah Remini's TV show. The defense filed a motion to dismiss the case based on a lack of evidence presented during the May preliminary hearing, prompting Judge Almeida to send a motion that his request be heard before another judge. On November of 2021, the motion was unsuccessful, the current trial being set for August of 2022. The August 2022 date was subsequently rescheduled for October at the request of Masterson lawyers. Near the end of the month-long trial, Masterson decided not to testify nor call witnesses in his defense. Both parties rested their cases in November and made their closing arguments the following day. The jury deadlocked after 3 days of deliberation. Instead of declaring a mistrial, the judge ordered to resume deliberations the week after Thanksgiving. The jury remained deadlocked once deliberations resumed. Consequently, a mistrial was declared on November 30th, 2022. Jury foreman said that the panel of 6 men and 6 women leaned towards acquitting Masterson on all counts because they found the testimonies of the complainants inconsistent and implausible. For instance, one Jane Doe testified in court that Masterson threatened her with a gun during the attack, but a firearm was not mentioned when she reported to the police. The big problem for her, credibility-wise, was the gun present in testimony, but not in the reports. A new trial was held in April and May of 2023. On May 31st, Masterson was convicted of 2 of the 3 counts. A jury was hung 8-4 in favor of conviction. On the 3rd charge, Masterson was remanded to custody without bail until sentencing. No sentencing date has been set, but a hearing was set for August 4th, 2023. He faces 30 years in prison. Who was Masterson in that 70s show? Hyde. Yeah, he was Hyde. The stoner dude. Sings, oh look, it's Mark the Infinitely Tired, the angriest wrench in Valhalla. You can't hide in the shadows because you leave a trail. See, you leave a trail in chat. I suppose you could go back over and remove all your comments, but I don't see how that. Scientology is no church. It's a cult. If it even qualifies for that. There have been a lot of reports over the years about Scientology and the dangers of being a part of Scientology and what they call the church out in Hollywood. So the simplest definition would be knowing about knowing or science of knowledge, but that's not how it works, is it? Is it a religion? Would you call it a religion? It's officially considered a religion. Supreme Court says it's a religion. You've got Christy Alley. You've got Annie Archer, Catherine Bell, Nancy Cartwright, Tom Cruise, obviously. You've got some famous names on there that have all been a part of this thing. You've seen video. You've seen reports. How far was Masterson involved with all of this? All of these people that were a part of this lawsuit were all part of Scientology. A good friend of mine ran afoul of them in Hollywood. Andy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Christy Alley passed away. She did. Absolutely loved her in Star Trek. Saavik. She is Saavik. And Good Morning Mags. I didn't see, wasn't that Chicken King of the Hill do a documentary on Scientology? Yes. Leah Remini from King of Queens did an excellent one. Yes, she did. What all can be a part of all that? Travolta too. Christy Alley until she walked away. Travolta was big. Imagine being hooked up to a lie detector and being told, give us all your secrets. Tell us all your deepest, darkest secrets. And we'll know if you're lying because you're hooked up to the lie detector. We can tell. And you're being recorded and you're being filmed, but you're told, trust us. We have nothing but your best interests at heart. Then when you try and walk away, they say, well, we're going to dump all your deepest, darkest secrets out in there for the world to all to see. What is it that they don't want people to know? These are not good people. Loki's warning mission, nothing bad. He just pissed them off by not playing the game. I can imagine. The entire entertainment industry is rooted in witchcraft. They definitely have their problems. They definitely have their issues. And I mean, this is what it comes back down to. How do you know? I mean, so many people came out and supported Johnny Depp, saying Amber Heard's a whack job. Amber Heard did all this stuff. And she did. I mean, it's been proven. She calls the paparazzi on herself. All that came out in court. She's the one who was contacting to get photos. When she's like, oh my God, just leave me alone. Oh no, that's all fake. It's all fake. That's all her playing it for the paparazzi. If you've ever met anyone like that, they're sick. They're sick people. It's all for attention. It's all for her. It's all for grandstanding. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I mean, unless you get these people in court and it's public and they have to go through this for all to see. I honestly believe that was the biggest thing with Alec Baldwin. There was things he did not want people to see because they do not want, the last thing they want is people looking down on them. That is the most horrible thing in the world for these people, is people looking down on them. You need to look up at us. We are the Olympians. We are the chosen ones. We are the entitled. We are the ones that have all the money and all the power. You're just plebs. But you need to look up to us and look up to us like we're Greek gods. We're the Greek gods. But when you look down on them, when the truth comes out, there's so much wrapped up in that Rush shooting that has been in the papers, that we've read out loud, that we've gone over here on the show. The simple fact that he wouldn't put his crew up. He wouldn't put his crew up because he didn't want to pay for it. He didn't want to pay for it. The movie was paid. It was funded. There was a grant. There was a $2.5 million grant. That's what was paying the movie off. Mike asked me Tuesday. He was like, "Where did you get that?" It's in the papers. You can look it up. These are all facts we've read about and gone over during the last 2.5 years. All this shit's been going on. They know what they're done. They know what they've done. They know what they're doing. And what they've done, one of the biggest things they've done is trying to confuse good and evil. Light and dark, white and black. They've tried to confuse it. And I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about good versus evil. It has nothing to do with race. It has absolutely nothing to do with race. There's good and then there's evil, period. That's just the way it is. This whole gray shit, this whole gray area shit. Everything's got to be gray. Everything has to be morally gray. Everything has to be, because that's the way these people are. We've talked about self-inserts. We've talked about that over and over and over again. Self-inserting yourself into fiction, putting yourself in the story, taking this character. Someone sent me a picture. They sent me a picture of this chick that's going to be in a new Disney series. Villain. Let me see if I can pull up. And I'm just like, it's so stupid. It is so stupid. Where is this chick at? Let me see. There we go. I'm gonna pull a picture of this chick and see if any of you have seen this. Oh my God, it's a W. Stupid. Okay. This chick. I was just like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this? What is this? This is where we're at here again. This is where we're at. I'm so sick of this. I'm absolutely so sick of this. I'm tired of it. I am. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. That's why I don't watch this shit anymore. Right here. Right here. When everything is gray, the lines purposely get blurred. They don't want you to know. They want you growing up thinking this is all the same. They want you growing up thinking this is all the same. And they want you growing up hating other people. Mexican Iron Man, I legitimately believe evil is upon us. Demons walk the earth, and Satan is leading us to the end times. The end is near. I don't think the end is near. I think when that happens, we'll know it. We'll know it. Good morning, Mexican Iron Man. Good to see you. Good morning, Pacific 414. You know, you just don't know. You hear about something like this. Like, I was pissed. When the Danny Masterson thing happened, I was pissed. I was like, you know, I loved him in The Ranch. I thought he was great, but he's not him. He is not Rooster. Danny Masterson is not Rooster. Danny Masterson is not Hyde from that 70s show. Those are characters. We have no idea who these people are behind the scenes. We have no idea. Listen to that clip. Listen to that clip from Tom Cruise when they were making the Mission Impossible, the last Mission Impossible movie. Listen to that clip where he's like, I will fucking destroy you. I'll destroy your life. I'll destroy your family. I'll destroy all this shit because you decided not to do what I told you to do. Just listen to it. But hey, he came out in Top Gun and was like, I want to thank y'all for coming to see my movie. I'm so grateful. I'm eternally grateful. We couldn't have done this without all of you and all your money. Whereas he's talking about destroying this person's fucking life because they didn't do what he told them to do. June Wong with a $10 Australian super chat. I wouldn't say everything is gray. It's more everything is complicated, which is why we like straightforward good and evil in our mythology and entertainment. Real life is complicated. Do I think... June Wong, do I think all the good guys need to wear white hats and all the bad guys need to wear black hats? No, I don't. No, I don't. Having something you don't see coming can be really interesting. But this whole back and forth shit's completely played out. You can have a villain that it flies under the radar and is a great villain. Just look at Randall Flagg in The Stand. Absolutely wonderful fucking villain. There's a bunch of people, they don't see that shit coming. They don't see what he is. They have no idea. He's flying under the radar, but he's a super bad dude. He is an evil, maniacal, twisted villain. Perfect. He is evil. Whereas Mother Abigail, oh, bastards in the corn again. She is the white. She is the perfect representation of the light and the white. They even say that in the book. Perfect representation. But Randall Flagg's tricky. You don't see him coming. He smiles. He makes you laugh. Hidden villains, you talking about Oprah again? Oh, Adega. And thank you, June Wong, for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one's just for you, June Wong. We're going to start your day with a little fantastic skull. Skull! Wanna Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta, don't you want a fantastic skull? Wanna Fanta, Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta, Fanta. A fantastic skull. Holy shit. Oh man. I know Mikey loves that. Oh, Magic Mags, $5 super chat says blurred lines means no morality. No right or wrong, anything goes. Sounds ugly, nefarious. It's not an accident. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not an accident. It definitely is not an accident. They don't want you to know. I love the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing so much because it's like, oh, well, you should be on Amber's side because Johnny's such a meanie. Johnny's just a meanie head. Is he? Really? Laura B! Hello! Good morning, Laura B. I actually do want a Fanta. So does Mikey. He wants a Fanta, too. Loki and I have been exposing this for 2 years now. Damn right, Adega. Damn right. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to see it for what it is. What does it take for evil to triumph, for good people to do nothing? Mocking draws with $10 shoot chat. Satanism is being promoted more and more in the public eye. I watch news of New York indie rock artists releasing a new LP, and the cover they used is basically trying to promote the P word. I'm not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised. Thank you, Mocking Draws, and thank you, Magitech Mags, for your super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you guys. Skull! But he liked it. Mikey liked it. It is, though. It's a fast path to diabetic hell. I've been fighting a battle for the last couple of years. And for a while, it was a losing battle because I wouldn't stop drinking sugar. I drink a lot less sugar now. I do drink some tea. I'll have some tea with some sugar in it. But I'm pretty much getting away from all the dark sodas, anything like that. No Mountain Dew, no Fanta. I can't have it. I can't. And you want it. You want it too. I stopped smoking too. Completely stopped smoking. A couple of people know that when I did the convention, I was smoking again because I was running around like a crazy person. I had all that. I was nervous. And anxiety. I was like, holy shit. I've gotten away from all that. So no tobacco, no nicotine, no smoking. Trying to be healthier. I'm doing yoga with Polly. It's a decision. It's a decision you got to make. I could just as easily keep doing exactly what I was doing, not changing anything, and going down the same exact road. You just got to do it. I don't even have my vape in here. I had a vape, no nicotine, just liquid. Because I didn't want to get hooked on that and be like, oh my God, I need my nicotine from that. No, so I just did liquid to kind of get over the brain part of it. Zero nicotine in the liquid, and that worked. It works. So I don't even need that. I woke up, didn't eat it, got my bowl of cereal, ate my Rice Krispies. I don't do Cocoa Krispies anymore. Ate my Rice Krispies and don't worry about having a smoke. That was the hardest thing, is stopping that. The sugar was like nothing compared to stopping smoking. With the Target situation and the month that we're in right now, it seems that the public is all for live and let live, but the public is drawing the line when children are involved. That's the thing right there. I have absolutely no problem with an adult deciding what they want to do. If an adult decides that they want to put on a dress, put on makeup, and prance around like they're a princess and they're a dude, I have absolutely no problem with that. If they want to cut their junk off, that you're an adult, that's your decision. By God, do what you want to do. I'm not going to hold it against you. Whatever. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. That's fine. When kids are involved, that's a totally different situation. That is a totally different situation. I used Chantix 9 years ago, and that's all I needed. I almost beat the crap out of someone because I was on Chantix. For whatever reason, at the end of the day, it didn't stick. I wish I didn't do the last 4 weeks though, so maybe that was the problem, because it was like packs. The doctor gave me packs to get through so many weeks and was like, I hope this works because those are all the samples I got. And I was like, thank you, because that shit was expensive. I didn't have the money to do it, and I didn't have insurance to pay for it. So thank you so much, Mahogany Draws, for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother. Skull!
Spartans! What is your profession?
But I just had to put it down. You just have to put it down and not pick it back up. I had a really weird ass dream last night too. That I had a dream my mother was alive and smoking in my house, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? Crazy ass dream. Hearing her light up in the bathroom. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Crazy ass shit. You have weird ass dreams. I've had weird ass dreams ever since I quit smoking. I don't know what the deal is. Insurance really helped with it. Otherwise, I couldn't have afforded it either. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Nope. Dork Knight, welcome to the Warriors of Midgar. Thank you so much for signing up, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright and the lights turned on here. Thank you so very much for your membership. We're going to send out the biking horde to greet you. Skull! Yeah, smoking ghosts. Tell me about it. Showback TJC. Guys, God help me. The weird ass dreams on, what is it? What were you taking? Balsamra? No idea. It sounds like a zombie medicine. That sounds like that El Hombre from that zombie game. Whatever it was. It's not Resident Evil, it's the other one where you're running through the mall. They used to come out with so much cool stuff for games, man. When you get like the Ultimate Edition of something, you got some really cool stuff. Now it's like, here, have 6 free days of, it's a sleeping aid, Loki. No shit. Now it's like, here, have 6 days of early access. That's your big thing. So I got I ordered the collector's edition of Diablo 4. Comes with some cool candelabras. It comes with a cloth map. Comes with an art book. Comes with some art stuff. Does not come with the game. Ain't that a bitch? Does not come with the game. Remember talking to Dega in January 2021, and he told me what was in soda. Ugh, never again. Some nasty stuff. Some nasty stuff that's going to kill you. Good morning, Captain Fandom Nerd. How are you doing? Good morning. Andrew, 46 and 2. What's up, Pacific 414? Miners, no, we're not. No, that's not okay. That's definitely not okay. No. And I'm no. I don't want to know what's in my Diet Coke. No. You remember, this is so funny. I used to like Diet Coke when I was a kid. And people would be like, why the hell are you drinking a Diet Coke? Because I like the taste better. Trying to lose weight? No, I like the taste. I like the taste in a Diet Coke. And then as I got older, I hated it. But when I was a kid, man, I loved getting a Diet Coke. Why do you like that diet? Because the taste is so much better. Fructose corn syrup is not good for anyone. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. But it's funny hearing something like that in a show. Like you'll watch, what was I watching the other day? I was watching Stargate, SG-1, Stargate. And Sam said the same thing. She goes, they're all ordering steak at this restaurant. She's like, Diet Coke. And they all look at her and she goes like, what? I like the taste better. Holy shit. But the powers that be are kicking into overdrive to protect it all. Mocking draws. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Why? Because you should be allowed to do whatever. That's the way they see it. They don't want to be roasted on a spit. They don't want to be hung and quartered. They don't want the mob coming after them when it all comes out. So if they just say, you know what, everything's okay. But it doesn't work like that, does it? Remember the who was it? It was a senator. It was a woman senator that was trying to get marijuana legalized, right? And then all the pictures came out of her and her girlfriend and a dude getting wasted all night naked and doing all kinds of crap. All this stuff comes out and boom, not gonna happen. She's gone to never be heard of again. Diet soda, even more poisonous than regular soda. Do you know that the artificial sweetener, has anybody ever told you about the wood lacquer thing? That the artificial sweetener used to be a wood lacquer? So the guy that created artificial sweeteners, he was trying to come up with an alternate way to make a wood lacquer. And he was out in his shop doing his thing. And then he went inside to have lunch and he didn't wash his hands. He forgot to wash his hands. And he went to eat. And he was like, what's that sweet taste? What is that? No, Loki, hush up. All I use is Splenda. Well, if it's got NutraSweet in it, guess what, sweetie? It was designed to be a wood lacquer, saccharum, whatever it is. That wood lacquer, he was making a wood lacquer, saccharin, and just happened to make an artificial sweetener. But they were going to let Nick Lachey of 98 run it. It's never going to happen. They're going to keep dangling that in front of people and using that as long as they can. I mean, that's what these people do. That's what these people do. They dangle stuff in front of you trying to get your approval. It doesn't matter what side it's on. It doesn't matter what end of the spectrum it's on. They're going to dangle something in front of you. And that's why certain people are so dangerous. You know, I understand there's people that are never gonna vote for certain people. Now, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I'm not here to tell you which side is right and which side is wrong. Because guess what? Both sides do some underhanded, crazy shit. And honestly, I'm sick of politics. I understand some people got their shit going down. Some people want to call it out and call it for what it is. And they'll make fun of this side and they'll make fun of that side. And they'll say, this is the one you need to really listen to. Everybody's got their pick on what they decide. But it's the same damn thing. Two sides, one coin. Moons of Madness right there. Right there. Two sides, one coin. Both sides are crazy. How do you fix that? Me and Mike were talking about that Tuesday. Put regular, hardworking American people in there and have them fix it. And that's the only way it's gonna work. Is to get the lifelong politicians out and replace them with normal, everyday, hardworking people. That's it. Not fucking Karens either. Did anybody notice that the Karen thing is changing? That the Karen thing is turning? That they're turning on the Karens and the future Karens and the girls that want to be like Karens? Have you seen some of that shit? What do they call them? Like friends of the resistance or whatever. You're not one of us, so shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. You have nothing to say unless you're one of us. I'm like, wow. Isn't that something? Even the people that were on your side, that were arguing for you and were hoping for you and all this shit, even those people need to sit down and they need to shut the fuck up because they're not one of you. Oh yeah, Mags, I saw some girl get her ass beat at school because she's not black. She's not an ist. She's not an ob. She's not a Yahtzee. She just said the wrong thing to the wrong girl, and that girl got her ass beat because she doesn't know what it's like to be a black girl. And I was like, holy shit. Isn't that something? Aspartame plus stomach acids equals formaldehyde, apparently. I found another one of them 21st century humans perfectly preserved, another Diet Dr. Pepper mummy. Ew. I'm with the libertarian anarchist. Burn it all. June Wong. Burn it all down. Thank you for the $2 super chat, June Wong. And this is why I don't want my kids in public schools. I absolutely agree with that. Private schools only. Private schools. I know a really good teacher that works at a private school that is not connected to the system. And you know what they say? Knowledge comes first. Knowledge comes first. This is the knowledge we teach. This is what we teach. You either learn it or you don't. There's no ifs, ands, buts. There's no, but this person said this. You either learn or you don't learn. The allies, yes. Allies of stuff who wanted to talk louder and explains things instead of actually letting the people who were championing speak. Right there. The Karens are going down. Why? Because they either want you to be a part of it and want you to be one of them, or they want you to sit down and shut the fuck up because you don't know anything. I learned how to blow stuff up in parochial school. God damn. Does that count as being a good kid? I got taught how to break bones. That helps. Hit someone so hard you break their ribs. That helps. Reminds me of a sci-fi movie from the 70s. Don't remember the title, but the future society had sex for pleasure, classes for kids, and they worshipped a Model T Ford. Remember when you could just order it? What was that? What was that movie where you could just order it? It's like ordering takeout. Logan's Run. You just order it. You just you just get on your little telly and you order it like it's takeout food. So, yeah, Logan's Run. Oh yeah, you just get on your thing and order it. I'm surprised we don't have that now. Oh wait, we do. It just costs a lot of money, or it costs a little and you end up with something carrying it around like luggage for the rest of your life. Good morning, 70s. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, if you haven't checked out 70s Rock Fan, check him out. Check out his channel. Absolutely awesome channel. Guys kicking ass and taking names. Biting up that YouTube algorithm. God, we've gone like way off topic and we've still got 15 minutes left. Let me see if that, anyway, the whole white blonde girl villain thing is absolutely played out. So I'm just not going to do that. And they're going to keep messing with you as long as they can, as long as they can get away with it and call you ists, obes, Yahtzees, sexists, far right, MAGA, whatever. They're going to keep doing that. And they're going to keep pushing. That's the whole thing, is to keep pushing. They're going to keep pushing you. Logan's Run was weird too. This was different. It had a Charlton Heston-like man out of time reacting poorly to the new world. I know there was some movie back in the 90s where it was like they unfreeze this guy and he's the only guy left. The world's been taken over by women and everybody hates each other. And I'm like, well, yeah, pretty much. Just had to learn to keep your mouth shut around the school sisters. Oh, shit. I couldn't deal with the penguins, Mark. Nope. Not dealing with the penguins. Absolutely not. Integrity 101. Good morning. Good to see you. How are you doing? You hear about the Disney guy that's in drag at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo boutique, and you're like, yeah, what do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? It's Disney in California. It's Disney in Anaheim. Even in Florida, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The penguins were all right, Loki. Making a bowl of petunias right now. Seriously, can't wait for the planet to be demolished to make way for a hyperspace bypass. Stand up for the penguins. Oh, I wasn't talking about you, Punkwaddle. We weren't talking about you. We weren't talking about real penguins. Thank you, June Wong, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. No Bogon poetry, please. Oh, you want to get into some Bogon poetry the last 10 minutes and run everyone out of here? We can do that. Make sure you bring your towel. That's right. That's right. So long and thanks for all the fish. Dun 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 na 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 dun 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 na. So long, so long, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Yes, I'm singing that song. My favorite, A Perfect Circle song. That's right. So long, so long, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Earth equals mostly harmless. Bogon poetry. I could do it too. Let's see. Bogon poetry. There we go. No, I'm not vegan. Bogon. Let's see. Oh, So I was a wrestling fan in the 80s and in the 90s, but when they sold that, that was it. Made a video reading Bogon poetry. Holy shit. If we could get that, we need to get Mark reading Bogon poetry. Okay. All right. Bud Badassner was a fan. Nice. So, but I haven't been really a fan since. So I haven't watched shit. It's just, I don't know. It baited out is one of those things I was like, you know what? That's it. I wasn't interested after that. I don't know. I went from being a huge WWF fan when I was a kid to being a WCW fan as I got older. As soon as the crossover stuff happened with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, I was hooked into WCW. ECW was good too back in the day. It was. Paul Heyman, really cool guy back in the day. So he had that Paul Heyman stuff. Rollerball. So I always liked that. He was a good voice guy. But I don't know. Used to be, I've looked into some notable moments since I stopped watching, but that's about it. Lost its allure when they dropped the illusion of real sport. Ruined it for me. Yeah. Hogan, Andre, Piper, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Man, you ever read what happened to Superfly Jimmy Snuka? That is some crazy, crazy shit. Look up what happened to Superfly Jimmy Snuka. I did, like a couple of years ago. And I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that. Someone passed this, they were like, because I think I mentioned him. I was a big Superfly fan. Off the top rope. And they were like, did you hear what happened to Superfly Jimmy Snuka? And I'm like, no. And they sent me this thing and I read all about it. And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. CM Punk left WWE. Yeah, killed his wife. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. That is some crazy shit. Mankind got effed up a bunch of times too. Mankind's crazy. Cactus Jack, bang, bang, bang. I liked him back in the day. He was crazy. Him and Sting had some really good matches back to the day. Sting versus Cactus Jack. Snuka was one of my favorites. Yeah, it's off the top rope, man. He did the fly thing off the top rope. It was crazy. It's crazy. Crazy stuff back then. Crazy, crazy stuff. Piper was my favorite, though. Piper was always my favorite. The rowdy one. Rowdy Piper. I remember when I'll tell this story real quick and then I'll get out of here. When the NWO had taken over WCW and there was no one, there's no one left to challenge Hogan. They wiped the floor with everybody. Hogan just took out Macho Man. I was like, if anybody's going to take out Hogan, it's going to be Macho Man. And Hogan's standing in the ring after, and he's chilling and you hear the drums. And then you hear the bagpipes come in and I was like, holy shit, no way. And Hogan's like standing there smiling like, oh, for me? Is this for me? And then he sees him and his face just drops. The way they pulled that off, because we all, you know that he knew, but when he got in that ring with Hogan, it was like fire. It was like fire. And Piper's like, you say you beat everybody, you never beat me. You never pinned me. You never ever pinned me. And I was like, holy shit, I'm in 100% on this. I am in. Rowdy Piper is the man. I want to see Piper and Hogan go after it. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. I love the Piper Hogan thing. And I'll go back and watch that. It's just his face when he sees Piper coming down the ring. Like, I never expected this. And then they did Warrior after that. And I was like, they could have done Warrior so much better. They could have done the Ultimate Warrior so much better. And they didn't. But the Piper thing, man. The Piper thing. That was so cool. That was absolutely so cool. They Live is still one of my favorite Carpenter movies. That and The Thing are probably my two favorite Carpenter movies. I do love Escape from New York, but They Live and The Thing, John Carpenter at his best. So Piper was the coolest thing about wrestling. We'll just leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. That right there. Piper, Roddy Piper was the coolest thing about wrestling. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me on this Thirsty Thursday. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Thank you so very much. We will be back later tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our show with Adega Outlaw. 7 Kinds of Mischief. Until then, be great, be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you guys on the next Thirsty Thursday. Take care, everybody. And there at the end, Snowdub with a $2 super chat. He says, "Skull and tuck and roll."
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.